Hi everyone, this is the tutorial for Slow It Down by Benson Boone. My name's Billy from Piano and Pies. Let's get stuck straight in. So the song starts off with some chords. You're going to play lots of right hand chords with single notes in the left hand bass. And we start off with a D flat in the left hand, with a D flat, F, A flat in the right hand. We're going to hold this left hand note whilst at the same time you play 4 lots of this right hand chord. We then change this high note to a B flat and replay this note here. So let's put those two parts together. 1, 2, 3, 4, move it up. 2, 3, 4. Before going down to an A flat here in the left hand, along with C, E flat, A flat in the right hand. You'll play that 4 times. Before the top note moves from an A flat down to a G note, and you play that 4 times. Now, that's going to be a big part of the song, so really get that under wraps because you're going to see it happen a bunch of times in this song. So let me just go through those chords all together. 1, 2, 3 and change. 1, 2, 3 and change. 1, 2, 3 and change. 2, 3, 4. Now, that's the first part of the first verse. The next part of the verse adds more left hand. The right hand doesn't change, neither does the left hand, it's just more of it. Here's an example of the next time round. Watch what my left hand does. So my left hand plays 1, 2, 3, 4 and 1, 2, 3, 4 and 1, 2, 3, 4, 2, 3, 4 and. That's the second time round. As you've probably heard the song by now, you can hear that the song starts off nice and quiet. By the end of it, it's really loud. It's kind of, you know, very distorted and very, not aggressive, but loud. So you want to see this build-up happening. That's the start of it. Now, the next time round, we're playing the same thing again, but the left hand's doing even more. Here we go. 1, 2 and 3, 4 and 1, 2 and 3, 4 and 1, 2 and 3, 4 and 1, 2 and 3, 4 and. So I'm just making that rhythm more frequent. I'm playing the exact same notes, but when I go down to the A flat on the second time round, I'm adding in another A flat even lower. So that's what you call an octave, where I play the same note, just an octave apart. Now, the next time round, the final time round the first verse, it's similar but just even more octaves. So we play. Then we've got octaves straight away. And that will get you to the end of the first verse. Now it's worth mentioning before I show you the next part of the song, which is completely different. If you're interested in getting the likes of the sheet music, or if you would like a version of the notes dropping down onto an electronic keyboard, I'm sure you've seen those videos before, do head on over to Patreon. There is a link in the description and you can find those versions. You can download the sheet music, you can get access to that video, and it saves you from writing it out or trying to memorize it yourself. So yeah, feel free to look at that. However, the pre-chorus is next. The pre-chorus is very different. Your left hand is going to play F, G, A flat, E flat, D flat. It's going to do that twice. However, at the same time, your right hand plays A flat, B flat, C, G, F. So slowly it sounds lovely together. Here it is. And we hold that for 4 counts. And then you repeat it. So it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, repeat. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. We are now at the chorus part where you can tell things change quite a bit. And our hand's moving up quite far on the piano. We have an F, an A flat and a D flat. This is basically a D flat major chord, just inverted. If you don't know what inversions are, don't worry about it. It's where the notes of a chord just jumble around. However, if you can get that shape, job's a good one. Our right hand is going to be playing 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and, whilst the left hand's going to hold a note of the D flat, like this. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and repeat. We then go to an E, A flat, C with an A flat in the bass and do the same thing. Repeat. Now, the next part is just more repetition. You'll play the first chord again 8 times, then back to that chord down there, but then stop early. There's a brief moment, I think the vocals continue, but the piano part stops. We then get to a second verse, which is exactly the same as the chorus. Same chords, I think they just kind of refrain back a little bit. So literally what I've just done, do it all again for the second verse, with one minor exception. You'll play it around twice for the second verse. I'm going to demonstrate it because there's a pause. There's a part where you just stop for a beat. So here's my second verse. So when I go to the next chord, I'm going to stop, 3, 4, stop, and then carry on. Listen to the track, it's just partway through the second verse, you pause for a beat, and then continue. We then get to another pre-chorus, which is almost identical to the previous pre-chorus, where you did it 2 times on the first pre-chorus, do it just once. 2, 3, 4. And then we're into the chorus, which thankfully is exactly the same as the previous chorus. We then get to kind of an outro section. It is kind of similar to the chorus, but there is more differences, yeah, so it might be worth getting that PDF over on Patreon. Now, yes, we have this section here where we're on that chord yet again with a D. Then we do it again, 1, 2, 3, 4. Then we go to a B flat here, a D flat, F, B flat, 1, 2, 3, 4. We then go to A flat with the E flat, A flat and C. So we've seen this chord. We play that, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Then again, 1, 2, 3, 4, before playing the B minor shape, which is that shape, B flat in the left hand, D flat, F, B flat in the right, and then C minor, which is a C, E flat and a G with a C in the bass, before then repeating what I've just done to get to the outro. And the outro is just the same as the pre-chorus. You do that twice and you have got to the end of the song. So it's worth mentioning, if you do want the sheet music, head on over to Patreon. If you want to get the notes that drop down onto a digital keyboard, there is a link for that as well in the description. I want to say thanks to the people on the screen. Those are my active patrons. They will get the sheet music straight away the moment this video goes live. So thanks to them and thanks to you for watching. I'll see you in the next video.